Hi, Jessica from Collective. This is not a property marketing video. Today we're going to deep dive into staging.
The main thing is that the house will sell faster and for more than it would if it was unstaged. It stands out online more than unstaged properties. So it's about getting that attention and capturing people's emotions to get them in the door to have a look at the property. A staged home sells faster and for more money than an unstaged home. Market research shows that staging adds 7 to 10% to your sale price. So say for example, if your staging was $3,000, you sold a $500,000 house, then you're getting an extra sort of $50,000 that you would normally. So that the return on investment is the potential for that is huge if you're using a well-staged property for your marketing and selling.
Sometimes it can be tough to justify the cost of staging your property, whether it's an investment or not. If it's vacant, we can see a visible difference. Thinking about it, you have a home, it's vacant, it looks cold, uninviting, and people can't work out the spaces available, versus a house that is staged, it looks like home. Think about it, what is the value there? What is the perceived dollar value in the eyes of the buyer?
We look for things that are cohesive, obviously, because we can't just chuck anything in a house. We look for things that are neutral but with nice colour pops that are quite calm and natural tones. We don't kind of go for the out there bright colours because that can be a bit off-putting if that's not what you're into. It can be a bit confronting. So yeah, we like to go for nice calm colours and things like that. Yeah, good quality is definitely one of the things we look for, so we're quite particular about where we buy from.
We like to use feather inners on our cushions, just to give that, feeling of a bit more luxury as well. So yeah, that reflects in our bedding and our cushions and the furniture we're buying as well.
Yeah,
it can be a mix. Like generally, we do work with a lot of agents, but the odd vendor will call us and ask for a quote on how much it costs, because that's one of the main factors when they're considering home staging. Our process is we will book in a time to go and view the property as soon as possible, meet the owners, see what they would like in the house as well, just to get a feel for it. And from there we provide quotes and book in the job if they're happy to proceed.
Yeah. Sometimes they have requests like partials, so they just have sort of certain rooms that they need some help with, maybe some cushions or some extra love, some art, things like that. Yeah,
just to lift it a little bit more. Yeah, make it appeal in the photos online as well.
Once they've depersonalised a house, sometimes it can be a bit empty feeling, so we kind of go back in with a little bit more neutral love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the impression a lot of people have is that if you're filling it with furniture, it would look smaller, but we often get a comment as the vendor walks in or an agent walks in, and they've said, wow, this actually feels bigger, because we're very selective in the furniture we put in as well, and we're very aware of the scale of the best thing to put in a place to make it appear that it's a good size as well.
I think scale is definitely one thing that sometimes you're living in a space, so you end up with 10 tons of stuff in there. So we strip that back and we don't fill a room. We fill a room with things that are essential or that will make the room look nice. But we try not to clutter a room because less is more. Yeah. So,
exactly.
Yeah, and we're well aware of people. Obviously people are walking through open homes and things like that, so they still need to be able to move in spaces rather than tripping over cushions and extra stuff. Yeah.
The huge thing for us is creating that wow moment. And that's our goal right from the start of when we start planning, what's this house going to look like once we stage it. We're not just sort of copy paste. So for us, it's creating that wow when they walk in and I want to live here.
Yeah.
And we've even had the odd person say, can we buy the furniture? Because we love it so much.
It fits the space so well, right?
Yeah, that's our goal. We want to create that feeling and that vibe. So
yeah, that I want to move in.
Yeah, I want to live here.
Yeah. Buy it. Yeah.